A brand new Pokemon is coming to Pokemon GO, and another Pokemon is going to be seeing an increased shiny rate. And this is all going to be a part of an upcoming event called the Deep Depths event, and I am actually looking forward to this one. I'm going to be talking about all the details for this event in this video. Let's get right into it. Alright, how's it going everyone? Jinsula here with a brand new Pokemon GO video. I hope your day is going really well, and let's get right into it. So let's talk about the Deep Depths event. This event is going to be featuring a brand new Pokemon, which is Nickit, and we're also going to be seeing an increased shiny chance for the Pokemon Clauncher. Now, on paper, this event does look really good. It's actually going to be very similar to how events were in the past, where they would have a brand new Pokemon that you could catch in the wild. And it's also going to be featuring a lot of Pokemon that might be good for the new PvP season. So I think for a lot of players, this is going to be a breath of fresh air, because for the last several in-game events, it seems like Niantic has been locking a lot of new Pokemon behind premium content like hatching eggs and raid battles, but this time around, they're going to be keeping it very simple. If you want this brand new Pokemon, all you simply have to do is go out and explore. There will be options for you to get this Pokemon outside of just playing outdoors, like you can get it from hatching eggs, but I do think that for Niantic to introduce this Pokemon in the wild, that is a really cool thing, and it's something that we should definitely praise. But with all that said, let's talk about the details for this event, because I do think there's a lot of other things that you will want to pay attention to. The Deep Depths event is going to be starting on March 19 at 10 o'clock AM local time, and it's going to go until March 24th at 8 o'clock PM local time. The featured Pokemon for this event is going to be Clauncher, which is going to be getting an increased shiny chance. And there's going to be a brand new Pokemon that's going to be making its debut with this event, and that Pokemon is Nickit. Now, during this event, you're going to see the following wild encounters. You're going to see Murkrow, Sneasel, Corphish, Clamperl, Purloin, Female Frillish, as well as Clauncher in the wild. And as an uncommon spawn, you're going to be able to encounter the new Pokemon Nickit. I really like the fact that they're including this new Pokemon in the wild as opposed to premium content. That is definitely a plus with this event that you should not ignore. Now, let's talk about the event bonuses. There's going to be a half egg hatch distance during this event, and you're going to have an increased chance to encounter shiny Clauncher, which we mentioned earlier. And then hatching in 7-kilometer eggs along with that egg hatch distance bonus, you're going to be able to get Galarian Corsola, which is a really good Pokemon for PvP. You're also going to see Ponyard, Clauncher, as well as the new Pokemon Nickit. There's also going to be field research task rewards, Pokestop showcases, as well as collection challenges with this event. That's all going to be stuff you can complete as you play the game. There's also going to be a timed research, which is going to award you with 10 Cub Food Candy, 1 Mysterious Component, encounters with event-themed Pokemon, as well as a bonus that's going to be unlocked after you complete this timed research, which is going to award you with double the amount of Stardust for every Pokemon that you catch. I really like the fact that they're doing this. I think it's an interesting way for you to earn your bonuses. You will definitely want to complete this timed research as soon as possible, so you could utilize that double Stardust bonus as quickly as possible. And then finally, there's going to be a paid timed research, which is going to cost $2 USD, and it's going to award you with 2 Super Incubators, 1 Star Piece, and a whole bunch of encounters with Clauncher and Nickit. In my honest opinion, this paid timed research is not going to be worth it. I mean, for $2 USD, you are essentially getting 2 premium items. But the real selling point behind this ticket is going to be the encounters with Clauncher and Nickit, and both of those are going to be available in the wild. You do not have to pay for these particular Pokemon. This is just them trying to get you to spend money unnecessarily, so I would avoid buying this ticket if you really do not want to spend the money. There's going to be a lot better ways for you to spend that money in Pokemon GO, specifically when it comes to raid passes and incubators, and those are really the things that you should focus in on. Do not buy this ticket. In my opinion, it is a complete waste of money, but maybe for some people out there, $2 is just a drop in the bucket, and then for them, maybe they want to get high IV versions of both of these Pokemon, but I still feel like it's not necessarily worth it. We really do not know if either of these Pokemon are going to be relevant in any way. I already know that Clauncher is not relevant, but at least with Nickit, it's not necessarily something that you really have to break the bank for in order to get the 100% IVs. It's just simply a new Pokedex entry, and I just do not feel like this is a Pokemon you need to spend money for, so in my opinion, this paid timed research is 100% not worth it. So yeah, like I said, this is looking to be a decent event. I really like the fact that they're introducing this new Pokemon in the wild. That is something that I feel like should be the precedent when it comes to these in-game events. And I also like the fact that they're introducing an increased shiny rate for Clauncher. Now, I do not think this is going to be permanent. I think this is going to be specific to just this event. They've done that in the past when it comes to increasing the shiny rate. They would say that they're going to be doing that for a particular Pokemon, but it turns out it's just going to be for that particular event. So if you need this particular shiny, this could be your one and only great chance at getting this shiny. So do keep that in mind. Now, another thing you should also note is that just because Niantic says that they're going to be increasing the shiny rate, it doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be boosted that much. They've certainly done this in the past where they've claimed to increase the shiny rate for a particular Pokemon, but it would be negligible, the amount that they're actually boosting the shiny rate. That's something that is very possible for Clauncher, so you should definitely temper your expectations. They're not saying how much they're going to be increasing the shiny rate. It could be double, which is actually not that substantial, or they could be reducing it down to, let's say, like 1 in 60. I really do not know what they're going to end up doing, but at the very least, it's going to be an increased shiny chance. So this is still going to be a great opportunity for you to get this shiny. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I think this event is looking pretty good. I think it's going to set a really good precedent if Niantic keeps it up, but I have my doubts. I feel like this is just them throwing us a little bit of a bone right now because there was a bit of a negativity regarding the Go Tour event and just how terrible the shiny rates were with that event. So maybe they're just doing this as a little bit of a, I don't know, just recompense, but I just simply do not think it's enough. But besides the point, it's a good event, and let's give them credit where credit is due. I really like the fact that they're introducing this new Pokemon in the wild, as opposed to just raid battles and hatching eggs. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. Let me know your thoughts regarding this event down below. Are you excited for this new Pokemon, or are you simply just going to skip this event because you just find it not appealing? Definitely share your reasons for thinking that down below, and let's have a great discussion. Thank you so much for making it all the way to the end of this video. If you ended up enjoying it and found it to be informative, make sure you hit that like button and subscribe if it's your first time here, and don't forget the notification bell so you can stay up to date on whenever I upload videos. Real quick, let me give a shout out to all of my patrons on Patreon. You all make this channel content possible. If you want to support my channel, the best way you can do that is always going to be by joining my Patreon. And if you become a paid Patreon member, I'm going to add you to my Pokemon Go friends list. So that means for stuff like remote raids and the friendship system, if you want to play Pokemon Go with me, then make sure you go and check out my Patreon. And if you want to support my channel in a completely different way, you're always welcome to do so by following me on social media. My handle is @Jinsula. I'm on the platforms that you see on the bottom of your screen. Make sure you go there and give me a follow, and you'll have access to some exclusive content. I promise you, it's going to be interesting. But in any case, that's going to be it for this video. I'm Jinsula. Be safe, have fun, and love yourself, and I'll catch you all later.